سورة الزخرف.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful.
حميم.
حميم.
والكتاب المبين.
By the manifest book.
إنا جعلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون.
Verily, we have made it a Qur'an in Arabic that you may be able to understand.
وإنه في أم الكتاب لدينا لعلي حكيم.
And verily, this Qur'an is in the mother of the book with us, indeed exalted, full of wisdom.
أفنضرب عنكم الذكر صفحا أن كنتم قوما مسرفين.
Shall we then warn you not and take away the reminder from you, because you are a people who transgress the limits?
وكم أرسلنا من نبي في الأولين.
And how many a prophet have we sent amongst the men of old?
وما يأتيهم من نبي إلا كانوا به يستهزئون.
And never came there a prophet to them, but they used to mock at him.
فأهلكنا أشد منهم بطشا ومضى مثل الأولين.
Then we destroyed men stronger in power than these, and the example of the ancients has passed away before them.
ولئن سألتهم من خلق السماوات والأرض ليقولن خلقهن العزيز العليم.
And indeed, if you ask them, who has created the heavens and the earth, they will surely say, the Almighty, the All-Knower created them.
الذي جعل لكم الأرض مهدا وجعل لكم فيها سبلا لعلكم تهتدون.
Who has made for you the earth like a bed, and has made for you roads therein in order that you may find your way.
والذي نزل من السماء ماء بقدر فأنشرنا به بلدة ميتا كذلك تخرجون.
And who sends down water from the sky in due measure, then we revive a dead land therewith. And even so, you will be brought forth from the graves.
والذي خلق الأزواج كلها وجعل لكم من الفلك والأنعام ما تركبون.
And who has created all the pairs and has appointed for you ships and cattle on which you ride.
لتستووا على ظهوره ثم تذكروا نعمة ربكم إذا استويتم عليه وتقولوا سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما كنا له مقرنين.
In order that you may mount on their backs and then may remember the favor of your Lord when you mount thereon and say, glorified is he who has subjected this to us, and we could have never had it by our efforts.
وَإِنَّا إِلَى رَبِّنَا لَمُنْقَلِبُونَ.
And verily to our Lord we indeed are to return.
وَجَعَلُوا لَهُ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ جُزْءًا إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَكَفُورٌ مُبِينٌ.
Yet they assign to some of his slaves a share with him. Verily man is indeed a manifest ingrate.
أم اتخذ مما يخلق بنات وأصفاكم بالبنين
Or has he taken daughters out of what he has created, and he has selected for you sons?
وإذا بشر أحدهم بما ضرب للرحمن مثلا ظل وجهه مسودا وهو كظيم.
And if one of them is informed of the news of the birth of a girl, that which he sets forth as a parable to the most gracious, his face becomes dark and he is filled with grief.
أَوَمَنْ يُنَشَّأُ فِي الْحِلْيَةِ وَهُوَ فِي الْخِصَامِ غَيْرُ مُبِينٍ.
Like they then for Allah, a creature who is brought up wearing adornments, and when in a dispute cannot make herself clear.
وَجَعَلُوا الْمَلَائِكَةَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ عِبَادُ الرَّحْمَنِ إِنَاثًا أَشَهِدُوا خَلْقَهُمْ ستكتب شهادتهم ويسألون.
And they make the angels who themselves are slaves of the most gracious females. Did they witness their creation? Their testimony will be recorded and they will be questioned.
وقالوا لو شاء الرحمن ما عبدناهم ما لهم بذلك من علم إن هم إلا يخرصون.
And they said, if it had been the will of the most gracious, we should not have worshipped them. They have no knowledge whatsoever of that. They do nothing but lie.
أم آتيناهم كتابا من قبله فهم به مستمسكون.
Or have we given them any book before this Qur'an to which they are holding fast?
بل قالوا إنا وجدنا آباءنا على أمة وإنا على آثارهم مهتدون.
Nay, they say, we found our fathers following a certain way and religion, and we guide ourselves by their footsteps.
وكذلك ما أرسلنا من قبلك في قرية من نذير إلا قال مترفوها إنا وجدنا آباءنا على أمة وإنا على آثارهم مقتدون.
And similarly, we sent not a warner before you to any town, but the luxurious ones among them said, we found our fathers following a certain way and religion, and we will indeed follow their footsteps.
قال أولو جئتكم بأهدى مما وجدتم عليه آباءكم قالوا إنا بما أرسلتم به كافرون.
The warner said, even if I bring you better guidance than that which you found your fathers following, they said, verily, we disbelieve in that with which you have been sent.
فانتقمنا منهم فانظر كيف كان عاقبة المكذبين.
So we took revenge on them, then see what was the end of those who denied Islamic monotheism.
وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ وَقَوْمِهِ إِنَّنِي بَرَاءٌ مِّمَّا تَعْبُدُونَ.
And remember when Ibrahim said to his father and his people, "Verily, I am innocent of what you worship.
إلا الذي فطرني فإنه سيهدين.
Except him, I worship none but Allah alone who did create me, and verily He will guide me."
وجعلها كلمة باقية في عقبه لعلهم يرجعون.
And He made it a word lasting among His offspring, that they may turn back.
بل متعت هؤلاء وآباءهم حتى جاءهم الحق ورسول مبين.
Nay, but I gave the good things of this life to these polytheists and their fathers to enjoy, till there came to them the truth and a messenger making things clear.
ولما جاءهم الحق قالوا هذا سحر وإنا به كافرون.
And when the truth came to them, they said, "This is magic, and we disbelieve therein."
وقالوا لولا نزل هذا القرآن على رجل من القريتين عظيم.
And they say, "Why is not this Qur'an sent down to some great man of the two towns?"
أهم يقسمون رحمة ربك نحن قسمنا بينهم معيشتهم في الحياة الدنيا ورفعنا بعضهم فوق بعض درجات ليتخذ بعضهم بعضا سخريا ورحمة ربك خير مما يجمعون.
Is it they who would portion out the mercy of your Lord? It is we who portion out between them their livelihood in this world, and we raise some of them above others in ranks so that they may employ others in their work. But the mercy of your Lord is better than the wealth of this world which they amass.
ولولا أن يكون الناس أمة واحدة لجعلنا لمن يكفر بالرحمن لبيوتهم سقفا من فضة ومعارج عليها يظهرون.
And were it not that mankind would have become one community, all disbelievers desiring worldly life only, we would have provided for those who disbelieve in the most gracious silver roofs for their houses and elevators whereby they ascend.
وَلِبُيُوتِهِمْ أَبْوَابًا وَسُرُرًا عَلَيْهَا يَتَّكِئُونَ.
And for their houses doors of silver and thrones of silver on which they could recline.
وَزُخْرُفًا وَإِن كُلُّ ذَلِكَ لَمَّا مَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةُ عِندَ رَبِّكَ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ.
And adornments of gold. Yet all this would have been nothing but an enjoyment of this world, and the hereafter with your Lord is only for the pious.
وَمَن يَعْشُ عَن ذِكْرِ الرَّحْمَنِ نُقَيِّضْ لَهُ شَيْطَانًا فَهُوَ لَهُ قَرِينٌ.
And whosoever turns away blindly from the remembrance of the Most Gracious, we appoint for him Shaitan to be a companion to him.
وَإِنَّهُمْ لَيَصُدُّونَهُمْ عَنِ السَّبِيلِ وَيَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ مُهْتَدُونَ. And
verily, they hinder them from the path of Allah, but they think that they are guided aright.
حتى إذا جاءنا قال يا ليت بيني وبينك بعد المشرقين فبئس القرين.
Till when such a one comes to us, he says to his companion, would that between me and you were the distance of the two easts, a worst type of companion indeed.
وَلَن يَنفَعَكُمُ الْيَوْمَ إِذ ظَّلَمْتُمْ أَنَّكُمْ فِي الْعَذَابِ مُشْتَرِكُونَ.
It will profit you not this day as you did wrong, and that you will be sharers in the punishment.
أَفَأَنْتَ تُسْمِعُ الصُّمَّ أَوْ تَهْدِي الْعُمْيَ وَمَنْ كَانَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ.
Can you make the deaf to hear, or can you guide the blind or him who is in manifest error?
فَإِمَّا نَذْهَبَنَّ بِكَ فَإِنَّا مِنْهُمْ مُنْتَقِمُونَ.
And even if we take you away, we shall indeed take vengeance on them.
أَوْ نُرِيَنَّكَ الَّذِي وَعَدْنَاهُمْ فَإِنَّا عَلَيْهِمْ مُقْتَدِرُونَ.
Or if we show you that wherewith we threaten them, then verily, we have perfect command over them.
فَاسْتَمْسِكْ بِالَّذِي أُوحِيَ إِلَيْكَ إِنَّكَ عَلَى صِرَاطٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ.
So hold you fast to that which is revealed to you. Verily you are on the straight path.
وَإِنَّهُ لَذِكْرٌ لَكَ وَلِقَوْمِكَ وَسَوْفَ تُسْأَلُونَ.
And verily, this Qur'an is indeed a reminder for you and your people, and you will be questioned about it.
وَاسْأَلْ مَنْ أَرْسَلْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِكَ مِنْ رُسُلِنَا أَجَعَلْنَا مِنْ دُونِ الرَّحْمَنِ آلِهَةً يُعْبَدُونَ.
And ask those of our messengers whom we sent before you, did we ever appoint gods to be worshipped besides the Most Gracious?
وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا مُوسَى بِآيَاتِنَا إِلَى فِرْعَوْنَ وَمَلَئِهِ فَقَالَ إِنِّي رَسُولُ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.
And indeed, we did send Musa with our proofs and revelations to Fir'aun and his chiefs. He said, verily, I am a messenger of the Lord of the mankind, the jinn, and all that exists.
فَلَمَّا جَاءَهُم بِآيَاتِنَا إِذَا هُم مِّنْهَا يَضْحَكُونَ.
But when he came to them with our proofs and revelations, behold, they laughed at them.
وَمَا نُرِيهِمْ مِنْ آيَةٍ إِلَّا هِيَ أَكْبَرُ مِنْ أُخْتِهَا وَأَخَذْنَاهُمْ بِالْعَذَابِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْجِعُونَ.
And not a sign we showed them, but it was greater than its fellow preceding it. And we seized them with torment in order that they might turn.
وقالوا يا أيها الساحر ادع لنا ربك بما عهد عندك إننا لمهتدون.
And they said, O you sorcerer, invoke your Lord for us according to what he has covenanted with you. Verily, we shall be guided.
فلما كشفنا عنهم العذاب إذا هم ينكثون.
But when we removed the torment from them, behold, they broke their covenant that they will believe if we remove the torment from them.
ونادى فرعون في قومه قال يا قوم أليس لي ملك مصر وهذه الأنهار تجري من تحتي أفلا تبصرون.
And Pharaoh proclaimed among his people, saying, O my people, is not mine the dominion of Egypt and these rivers flowing underneath me? See you not then?
أم أنا خير من هذا الذي هو مهين ولا يكاد يبين.
Am I not better than Musa, who is despicable and can scarcely express himself clearly?
فلولا ألقي عليه أسورة من ذهب أو جاء معه الملائكة مقترنين.
Why then are not golden bracelets bestowed on him, or angels sent along with him?
فاستخف قومه فأطاعوه إنهم كانوا قوما فاسقين.
Thus Pharaoh befooled and misled his people, and they obeyed him. Verily they were ever a people who were rebellious.
فلما آسفونا انتقمنا منهم فأغرقناهم أجمعين.
So when they angered us, we punished them and drowned them all.
فجعلناهم سلفا ومثلا للآخرين.
And we made them a precedent as a lesson for those coming after them and an example to later generations.
ولما ضرب ابن مريم مثلا إذا قومك منه يصدون.
And when the son of Maryam is quoted as an example, behold, your people cry aloud with laughter.
وقالوا أآلهتنا خير أم هو ما ضربوه لك إلا جدلا بل هم قوم خصمون.
And say, are our gods better or is he? They quoted not the above example except for argument. Nay, but they are a quarrelsome people.
إن هو إلا عبد أنعمنا عليه وجعلناه مثلا لبني إسرائيل.
He was not more than a slave. We granted our favor to him and we made him an example for the children of Israel.
ولو نشاء لجعلنا منكم ملائكة في الأرض يخلفون.
And if it were our will, we would have destroyed you all and made angels to replace you on the earth.
وَإِنَّهُ لَعِلْمٌ لِلسَّاعَةِ فَلَا تَمْتَرُنَّ بِهَا وَاتَّبِعُونِ هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ.
And he shall be a known sign for the coming of the hour. Therefore, have no doubt concerning it, and follow me. This is the straight path.
ولا يصدنكم الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين.
And let not Shaitan hinder you from the right religion. Verily, he to you is a plain enemy.
ولما جاء عيسى بالبينات قال قد جئتكم بالحكمة ولأبين لكم بعض الذي تختلفون فيه فاتقوا الله وأطيعون.
And when Isa came with our clear proofs, he said, I have come to you with prophethood, and in order to make clear to you some of the points in which you differ. Therefore fear Allah and obey me.
إن الله هو ربي وربكم فاعبدوه هذا صراط مستقيم.
Verily Allah, He is my Lord and your Lord, so worship Him alone. This is the only straight path.
فاختلف الأحزاب من بينهم فويل للذين ظلموا من عذاب يوم أليم.
But the sects from among themselves differed. So woe to those who do wrong from the torment of a painful day.
هل ينظرون إلا الساعة أن تأتيهم بغتة وهم لا يشعرون.
Do they only wait for the hour that it shall come upon them suddenly while they perceive not?
الأخلاء يومئذ بعضهم لبعض عدو إلا المتقين.
Friends on that day will be foes one to another except the pious.
يا عباد لا خوف عليكم اليوم ولا أنتم تحزنون.
It will be said to the true believers, my worshippers, no fear shall be on you this day, nor shall you grieve.
الذين آمنوا بآياتنا وكانوا مسلمين.
You who believed in our proofs and were Muslims.
ادخلوا الجنة أنتم وأزواجكم تحبرون.
Enter paradise, you and your wives in happiness.
يطاف عليهم بصحاف من ذهب وأكواب وفيها ما تشتهيه الأنفس وتلذ الأعين وأنتم فيها خالدون.
Trays of gold and cups will be passed round them. There will be therein all that inner selves could desire, and all that eyes could delight in, and you will abide therein forever.
وتلك الجنة التي أورثتموها بما كنتم تعملون.
This is the paradise which you have been made to inherit because of your deeds which you used to do.
لكم فيها فاكهة كثيرة منها تأكلون.
Therein for you will be fruits in plenty of which you will eat as you desire.
إن المجرمين في عذاب جهنم خالدون.
Verily, the criminals will be in the torment of hell to abide therein forever.
لا يفتر عنهم وهم فيه مبلسون.
The torment will not be lightened for them, and they will be plunged into destruction with deep regrets, sorrows, and in despair therein.
وما ظلمناهم ولكن كانوا هم الظالمين.
We wronged them not, but they were the wrongdoers.
ونادوا يا مالك ليقض علينا ربك قال إنكم ماكثون.
And they will cry, O Malik, let your Lord make an end of us. He will say, verily, you shall abide forever.
لقد جئناكم بالحق ولكن أكثركم للحق كارهون.
Indeed, we have brought the truth to you, but most of you have a hatred for the truth.
أم أبرموا أمرا فإنا مبرمون.
Or have they plotted some plan? Then we too are planning.
أم يحسبون أنا لا نسمع سرهم ونجواهم بلى ورسلنا لديهم يكتبون.
Or do they think that we hear not their secrets and their private counsel? Yes, we do, and our messengers, appointed angels in charge of mankind, are by them to record.
قل إن كان للرحمن ولد فأنا أول العابدين.
Say, if the Most Gracious had a son, then I am the first of Allah's worshippers who deny and refute this claim of yours.
سبحان رب السماوات والأرض رب العرش عما يصفون.
Glorified is the Lord of the heavens and the earth, the Lord of the throne. Exalted is He from all that they ascribe to Him.
فذرهم يخوضوا ويلعبوا حتى يلاقوا يومهم الذي يوعدون.
So leave them alone to speak nonsense and play until they meet the day of theirs which they have been promised.
وهو الذي في السماء إله وفي الأرض إله وهو الحكيم العليم.
It is He who is the only God to be worshipped in the heaven and the only God to be worshipped on the earth. And He is the all-wise, the all-knower.
وتبارك الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض وما بينهما وعنده علم الساعة وإليه ترجعون.
And blessed is He to whom belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, and all that is between them, and with whom is the knowledge of the hour, and to whom you all will be returned.
ولا يملك الذين يدعون من دونه الشفاعة إلا من شهد بالحق وهم يعلمون.
And those whom they invoke instead of Him have no power of intercession, except for those who bear witness to the truth knowingly, and they know.
وَلَئِن سَأَلْتَهُم مَّنْ خَلَقَهُمْ لَيَقُولُنَّ اللَّهُ فأنى يؤفكون.
And if you ask them who created them, they will surely say, Allah. How then are they turned away from the worship of Allah who created them?
وقيله يا رب إن هؤلاء قوم لا يؤمنون.
And Allah has the knowledge of the prophets saying, O my Lord, verily, these are a people who believe not.
فاصفح عنهم وقل سلام فسوف يعلمون.
So turn away from them and say, peace, but they will come to know.